We got the media team in here. We're the media
team. We got content. TV's in the go. We got TV in the go, Wack.
You looking for that fire Clubhouse content? Well, you need to subscribe to the home. Hey, yo, Clubhouse TV. Let's get to the content.
That's a good one.
In the block.
And I'm trying to figure out what monster shoots up a 2-year-old's birthday party.
Man, them they're out of line with that one. Killed 3 years, bro.
It's a 2-year-old birthday party.
You talking about that shit up in Stockton?
Yeah, bro. Like, who runs up in a 2-year party?
We were just talking about that shit last night, brother. That shit all bad.
That's the one with like 14 people getting shot and all that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
14 people shot. 3 of them was kids. 3 of them got killed.
Yeah, we ran that story last night. Shit crazy.
Oh no.
Crazy.
Hell yeah, the mayor called the White House trying to get help from Trump on it. You know he'll send them out there.
Oh, you know, gang members, whatever they got going on over there. I would go visit T right now if I was there.
They gonna treat that shit like Chicago.
Yeah.
Everything must go.
That's a fact. As they should.
Yeah, that shit
like
getting out
that
of
get to
hand.
happening. You don't even want to be associated to that type of shit, bro.
Real shit.
They insinuating this stem from that rap beef shit that been going on out there. Them Fly Boys and them Mud Brothers and that EBK shit. They trying to say all that shit stems from that shit. And dissing online back and forth with each other.
Yeah, especially if they went over there to get some. But I'll tell you in a minute, if you hot like that, bro, if you hot like that, you shouldn't be around that type of shit anyway.
God damn, that's what I said last night.
But that's what we were saying.
Y'all don't want, like me telling you when I say my kids, I don't allow them in my vehicle. I didn't used to allow them in my vehicle back then. You know what I'm saying? It was on. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
that's a fact.
You know, I'm not finna even, a lot of places I wouldn't, because it's like, all right, I know we worn out here. I go over here and another nigga see me and they pull up, is on, and then I'm subjecting these. I just wouldn't go certain places.
That's exactly
you get what I'm saying?
That's exactly what we were saying. Somebody like you not no good here, you gotta go. He shouldn't have went, but somebody else should have told him he had to leave.
Yeah, how many times I tell you, you gotta get a bike. Nah, you got some shit going on, and this is a bunch of old people and kids. I'm strapped. We know you strapped. That's why you can't be here. Bunch of niggas strapped, but you strapped because
family gotta start outcasting them young niggas, man. Stop making them real comfortable. They gotta get away from them babies, man.
I seen Jason Lee. I think he's not the mayor, but he's something connected to that city.
He the vice mayor.
I wouldn't. Yeah, he was saying like, I know y'all want to retaliate, but don't.
you train on what it's supposed to be, what it ain't supposed to be. They just don't. So, Stockton took an L. Whoever shit, he couldn't have came back to the neighborhood. They couldn't have came back over there where we was from. The trip.
Hell no, not with them kid fatalities.
Hell no.
Why you didn't wait till they, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you ain't earning no stripes like that.
I don't know if they caught somebody.
For the shooting?
I don't know what they're gonna put them in pen up top. I think they talking about Stockton. That shit is crazy, man. J.O., that just let me know all the rules is out the window.
I was saying that the other day, man.
And then I'm in the barbershop, they like, Wack, they be rapping about it. They saying they don't get with your mama, your kids, nothing.
That shit crazy. That's what I was telling them, like, comparing Stockton to L.A., no structure whatsoever.
Oh,
at all. Don't give a fuck. They big homies and none of that shit.
The person that was throwing the birthday party, her boyfriend, the baby daddy, He was a gang member, and he was the one that made about he don't care about the kids and stuff.
Oh, so they was coming to get probably.
Basic.
That shit crazy.
They are not considered suspects in the mass shooting. KCRA 3's Anahita Jafari sat down with one of those men, and we do want to warn you, some of these details are hard to hear.
25-year-old Billy Williams sits in the San Joaquin County Jail.
They want to talk about my name. They want to talk about what happened. Tell them to talk about who carried the kids, not why they came. Because we don't know why they came, because I wouldn't do that to somebody.
Speaking out about what happened the night of the shooting and his arrest 2 days later.
My parole violation right now is based off me being around where a crime was committed.
He tells me he doesn't know why someone would shoot up a children's birthday party. Do you think you know who did this?
No. Hell no.
He says he was there for his niece's party and thought he heard balloons popping, but really they were gunshots.
I just started to run after all the kids that I seen in the wall. And I started to carry them, and I noticed that when the police came that they didn't run to the kids, they were like still pointing the guns.
He says his back was turned, so he didn't know who was shooting at them.
I couldn't believe it because I turned around and I seen the little girl fall. When I seen the little girl fall, I was like, this is like a movie.
Williams tells me when police arrived, he says they took a long time to get into the building.
I was like, the kids is dying, and they wouldn't listen.
In Stockton, I'm Anahita Jafari, KCRA 3 News.
Williams told Anahita that all he cares about now is getting out of jail so he can be with his family. He says he has seen the posts on social media, people claiming that he and Luciano Guerrero were the targets of the shooting. But he says if anyone was targeted, he doesn't understand why those attackers would shoot children.
Damn, man. Bringing the heat to the block or to the party. That's no. We don't do that.
So all the adults think they was just balloons popping?
Bro, I'm gonna be real. Taking myself to a normal state of mind. 2-year-old birthday party, kids running around you at a banquet little hall. When you first hear that, normal, their mind's not gonna think gunshots. Me, immediately, my ear is gonna travel in the direction of the gunshots. Immediately. And see, in situations like that, I know that my life, whatever it was, is kind of, because at that point it's going to be over with or disrupted because I'm going at that gunman. However I gotta go at it, I'm gonna draw the attention from these kids. Well, he gonna see me coming at him so strong, he gonna have to get out on me. Either he gonna miss or he gonna hit. But at that point in time, hopefully, like, let me get up out of here or something. This is what I'm saying. It's a lack of heart in the world, bro. A lot of these cowards on some real shit. I don't know how many adults was in there, but I'm hearing it was in there, didn't return fire.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah, I'm like, okay, in a situation like this, and you know what's crazy? A lot of these kids, be oblivious to some of this shit. They probably was just walking around and, you know what they didn't start reacting until other people started reacting.
No, that's a fact. Real shit. That's how it usually be. Especially party music playing and all that shit. They really paid attention to that.
Yeah, that shit. Me, I don't give a fuck. I'm mad. I'm watching the dough.
Oh, yes.
I told R&B, I don't enjoy this out and shit. I'm never not on point.
Got to be.
Like crazy. Like this 14-year-old, he drove up to that party. They not even from Stockton.
Oh, shit. What?
Yeah, they from like Modesto or some shit.
What's that, like the next town over or something?
Stockton, yeah, let me see how far it's.
So they got beef with with another town.
No, they just brought their kid up.
Oh, and whoever that is came all the way from there, basically.
No, they don't know who it is. I'm saying it's some kids that was there that they don't know what's going on in the area with they just going to a kid's birthday party.
Yeah. That's crazy.
What it's looking like from what somebody just said, whoever the father was to the kid who partied, maybe he was caught up in some shit. I don't know.
Like he was in, yeah, I heard that last night too.
The dude that they were saying at first, his father came out and was saying that dude, he had left that city because he was scared because all the shit that was happening to him, and he just came back just to visit his friends and join the party. But he had got shot too, and him and his girl got shot, and they're scared for their lives right now.
Oh, so maybe they was looking for him. So he left. Is this the parent of the 2-year-old child whose birthday it was?
No, that the parent of the 2-year-old child was the one that made the song about shooting if their kids is around, and apparently their gang had been doing that, had been shooting in front of their kids and shit. But the other dude was a rapper. That the first dude that they said that they might have been the reason why they were shooting it up, he was saying he don't know why they shot it up, but his dad came out and said that the reason why he left Stockton because he was scared. This was getting at him and shit, and basically he just came back just for the birthday party and to see his friends. But then him and his girl got shot, and they're like scared for their lives. Dude didn't even want his dad to say nothing, but his dad said something anyways.
Yeah, man, all that shit. Man, listen. Man, I don't give a what you got going on, bro. Listen, I swear to God, I remember being a young nigga. There was one nigga named, called himself a nigga named Earl. He was from 6-0. We was looking for this, and one of the base head bitches right across the street from our projects was like a strip mall. You know, Burger King there. Back then it was like JJ Newberry's, the grocery store, all the shit, right? Rifties and all this shit. Basehead come across the street, say, yeah, Earl stuck in traffic right there at the light. What Earl? Y'all be looking for? And we come out the front of the projects, the nigga had an SS, I'll never forget this. We run up on the car. When we run up on the car, I get to the driver's side right at it. He can't move, he in traffic. He got his broad in the passenger seat with a baby seat in the back seat. I pulled back. I said, you got that, homie. You know what's happening. Get up out of here.
Yeah, he spared your life because he see the babies.
I seen the baby in there. Yeah, you're like, get up out of here. No, we looking for you, but you got that. Get up out of here. Let me tell you what's crazy. 3 months later, we was on some bullshit. I ain't gonna lie. We went over there. We in an enemy neighborhood. We got a broad over there. We laying low in her house all day watching them. And then at night, we sneaking down the alley, putting in work, running back to our house, right? They don't know where we coming from. We did this shit for like 3 days straight. So we go to get up out of there. And we in our Astro van. We like, look, drop us off in the neighborhood. Pull up on the side of us. Same, I'm looking at him. But we got kids in the car and all this shit, right? I'm looking at him for about 8 seconds before he look up and realize it's me. I could have had my way, but the kids in the car, right? I said, what's up, homie? I said, open up that side door. I said, we got 3-4 kids in there. I said, she gonna drop us off in the set. We can get to it when she pull off. He like, nah, I ain't tripping. We make a left, the nigga he was in the right-hand lane, he make a hard left. I said, yo, you hit the next light. Been a hard right. She been a hard right. He bends one. I said, he been a left. So I'm zigzagging him. I said, all right. I was telling homie, I said, yo, lay the kids down. Kids get laid down. I said, listen, they start popping. When I reach my hand back in, I mean, I'm out, hand me the next one. Y'all lay on the kids. Sure enough, they start popping. Same So now I'm telling her, you got to drive on the other side of the street where I can get them off of me. I'm literally sitting on the windowsill of the passenger seat, but they slick enough to try to stay on the driver's side and shoot diagonal. So I'm telling her, keep making rights, because every time you make a right, I got a clear shot at them, right? So this is the only way I get them off of us. When I get them off of us, I look in the back. Everybody all right? I look at my homeboy face. He look at me, look at the ground. One of the kids is hit.
Oh, shit.
Her kid is hit. She about 9 years old, right? I tell her, yo, get to the hospital. The homie hit. I don't want to tell her it's her kid. She don't have it, right? So we get to the hospital, right? Jump out the car. We grab the kid. She sees her baby. She go crazy, right? I'm trying to calm her down. I'm like, hey, calm down. We gonna deal with it. He said, Dad, everybody know you caught that in his bitch and his kid, and y'all gave everybody talking about it. You showed this kids, and he still did what he did. You could have killed this 2-3 times because the kid was in the car. You didn't do it, and he still fought. I said, listen, don't involve long. We gonna deal with it. We get the baby in there. Baby get hit with a 38, but the ear bone saved her. Stopped the baby alive, right?
Thank God.
It saved the baby life, right? So as we hunting this, against the police hunting this, because the lady noticed, she noted, like a nigga know me, he know this, I seen, so I guess she give a report on the nigga. So long story short, he end up going to jail for the shit. He goes to jail for it. So fast forward, probably like 27, 28 years later, I'm walking through the Kaiser Hospital parking lot, coming to the door, and they be having the little benches there. A female jumps up on me and wraps around me, like wraps her whole body. She squeezed, oh my God, I've been waiting to see you, and this, that, and other. So I'm like, trying to understand what's going on. The female that's with me, right? She looking like what's going on. I don't know what's going on, right? So I don't want to just be rough with her, so I'm trying to get the lady off of me, but be cordial. I'm like, excuse me, do I know you? I'm like, because I don't know if this is a crazy person. I don't know what's going on. She said, do you know me? She said, maybe you know this. And she turned to the side and she moved her ear.
It showed you.
I could see her bark. In my mind, I said, why would I? And it hit me.
Little girl.
I said, is your mom such and such? She said, yeah, you saved my life. It was a little girl. She's grown.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. It was crazy shit. But a lot of these, damn, I don't know, bro. Bro, man, I wouldn't give a. If you with your women or your kid, we ain't that, bro. You got that?
Nah, that's a fact. That was the number one rule. Your mama, your kids, your baby moms, you got that.
Yeah, we ain't doing that. But these knew it was, bro. They say 2 guns. They didn't drive by and shoot this up, J.O. They stepped inside the building.
That shit crazy. That's no respect at all. They just don't give a. See, we seen shit like that. We doubled back and kept on going. All right, we'll catch up with Data because his family outside. They don't give. They going inside.
Crazy.
Yeah. Rest in peace, them little babies, man. That's all I can say. This world is wicked.
Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV. Clubhouse TV.
What's going down, YouTube? It's Clubhouse TV with another one, man, and I appreciate y'all for checking back in and checking out the content, man. But we're gonna talk about this one because Wack did not hold back again. He went straight in on the gangs out in Stockton, Cali, after one of the most heartbreaking tragedies we've seen in a long time. Now, 3 kids, 3 innocent kids losing their lives at what was supposed to be a birthday celebration. And Wack said what a lot of people been thinking but been scared to say, that Stockton took an L. And honestly, it's hard to argue with him. So this is what happened. Wack jumped on Clubhouse into the conversation like he usually does, loud, unapologetic, and direct. He said the gangs in Stockton got an answer for this one. He said if you claim a hood, if you claim a street, if you claim a block, and kids can't even go to a birthday party without getting gunned down, how is that a win for anybody? Wack basically called it out as failure of the whole street culture. He said Stockton didn't lose because of reputation. They lost because the community wasn't protected. He even said the OGs over there ain't stepping up, ain't checking nobody, and that the young dudes wilding with guns got no structure, no discipline, and no code. And you know Wack, he ain't sugarcoat nothing. And let's keep it 100. This ain't just Stockton. This is a reflection of a bigger problem. Wack said the streets been dead, the code's been dead, and now kids are paying the price for grown men trying to live out some outdated idea of gang life. A child's birthday party should be the safest place in the world, bro. Balloons, cake, kids running around, families celebrating, taking pics, and instead it turns into a crime scene. Wack said that alone is proof that something is completely broken. And he put that responsibility right back on the people who say they run the streets. Now here's where Wack really turned it up. He said anybody defending Stockton gangs right now is part of the problem. He said stop glamorizing the life if you can't even protect your own hood. Because at the end of the day, these kids didn't ask for this. These families didn't deserve this. And honestly, whether you rock with Wack or not, you gotta admit he's touching a nerve right there. Because this tragedy wasn't about gang members getting hit or enemies sliding on enemies. This was innocent children. So it's Clubhouse TV, y'all listening to Wack talk about this. And even though he's controversial, even though he's loud, this time the message is real. He says Stockton needs to step it up. The city needs to step it up. The parents need to step it up. And most important, the gangs need to step it up. Because if this continues and nobody winning, ain't nobody winning. The whole culture collapses. Rest in peace to those 3 young souls and prayers to those families. Hopefully this moment is a wake-up call to the streets, because when kids start dying, that's when everything gotta stop. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about Wack's reaction. Did he go too far, or was he just speaking the truth that everybody else is scared to say? Y'all let me know what y'all think about the content in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're always notified when I drop new content. Subscribe to the media team so you get that exclusive Wack 100 content. Any questions, suggestions, need me to advertise for you on my channel with over 46,000 subscribers, just get at me on IG and I'll get right back to you. As always, we certainly appreciate you checking out Clubhouse TV, and you already know I'm off to the next one. I'm out, y'all. Peace.